All right, welcome to What the Back Scratcher that serves as my analog to a fork because it kind of looks like a fork. What the Fork? We'll start off with around number 19-ish, which is not safe for work. So we'll start off with 3 near misses in 10 seconds. Dashcam videos always make me so nervous and also happy that I have a dashcam. And wait, how are you? Oh God, you're about to run into the person across the crosswalk. How can you be that bad at driving though? I don't understand. Good God. You shouldn't, some people shouldn't be on the road. Driving is a thing to take very seriously. This is the one time when the person who actually had the dash cam is not the person who got into serious trouble. So at least no one seems to have gotten hurt here. You know, everyone lived happily ever after, and this person went on to continue being a terrible driver. Unforgettable birthday. That seems like a terrible, terrible idea. Is it the birthday of the kid that passed out, and then he's... What? Oh my God! Jesus Christ! It's not where I thought this was gonna go. I thought someone was gonna light on fire. Kid woke up, basically passed out immediately, and landed on the sparkler. Holy crap! Irresponsible parenting at its finest. Holy mother of God! What are you doing? Thank goodness. I think he kind of tilted the sparkler away before it actually just... Why are the kid is passed out? It looks like this is some kind of morning after hangover. What is going on? Found this beauty today. Wow. We saw the Stretch Prius limo on Awful Taste but Great Execution. Now we've seen the Stretch Prius limo combined with the Subaru. Is that a Baja? Forgive me for not knowing all my models super well, but that is just interesting. I like how they've done some cool contrasting, black roof, purple panels back here. It's well done. All they need is a hot tub in the back, and then I feel like it'll really complete the thing. Even though it's probably still using the engine from the Prius to front wheel drive, trying to power this whole thing down the road, and I don't know how that's gonna happen. Jason Statham as a dancer in a music video of the Shaman 90s hit Coming On. You know, I'm sure that every actor out there had something that they did earlier on in their career that they really prefer to forget having done, and this is that for Jason Statham. He's like, God damn it. I was hoping that no one would ever notice this, but of course, they posted on WTF on Reddit. God damn it. It's okay. You look back at my earlier videos, they're bad too. Granted, I'm not like dancing around in underwear, but quite topically earlier on this week, I was in a music video where I was dancing around in a open-ish shirt. So, I mean, not quite this though. And granted, I just did that recently, so I deemed it okay. And it's not an earlier thing in my career that I prefer to forget. Jesus, take the wheel. What is... Oh, he's gonna fall asleep. Oh my God. Was this like a bout of narcolepsy? He's still asleep. He's still asleep. Oh my God, that was like a barbed wire fence. And he's still asleep. Yeah, that's gotta be some narcolepsy or something. No one would still be asleep after this. Dude, you were so lucky that didn't go so much worse. And it's going back to the road. It's going back to the road. And then it's a bank, so wow. Steers him back away from the road. Jeez. And back through another barbed wire fence. And now he's woken up. Holy shorts. What just happened? Also, the other incredible thing is that you have a camera. It's not a dash cam. You have like a GoPro or something mounted here. Is that because you knew you might fall asleep on the way back and you want to like know what happened in case you end up in a hospital? You're like, oh yeah, that's where I fell asleep. I guess that's what took place. So you knew something was going to happen, and that if you knew that was going to happen, you shouldn't be driving if that's an issue. Yay. Good thing nobody else got hurt, because that could have gotten so much worse. You've heard of jorts. Are you ready for jares? Air Jardins. But why have you done this? Also, look at how dirty that looks. Ugh. Granted, I'm sure that carpet would accumulate dirt like this if shoes are worn in the house. One of the reasons I don't wear shoes in my house, which for some reason, bizarrely enough, people find gross on Twitter. And I'm like, so you think it's cleaner to track your dirty mud-filled shoes all over your house? No, don't wear shoes. I don't wear shoes in my house because it's cleaner, 100%. I am that guy who asks other people to take their shoes off. It just is my MO because I grew up that way. Anyway, this is like awful taste, but not super great execution, but it works, I guess. But also you might trip over something like a rip in the jeans on the way up. Before and after comparison pics of a street in Surf City, North Carolina after Florence. Jesus, did it really just wipe out the entire berm right here? I don't know that it would straight up just like get rid of whatever, if that was a sand hill or dirt or what, just get rid of that. At least the houses are still in place. Those are pretty damn resilient. I guess like that's the point of them being elevated and kind of on wooden stilts, is that the storm surge will just like go under them rather than pushing the house away. So yeah, I mean, remarkably well intact houses. We're looking on the bright side here, but that is, yeah, kind of a bummer. The thing about hurricanes is once they pass, the media kind of stops the coverage on them. So I don't know like how bad the aftermath is because I haven't heard too much about it, but hopefully it's not going to take too long to clean up. Mad Max can carry his own chopper. Huh. Oh my God. Okay, not what I expected to be pulling a helicopter down the road. Like how the motorcyclist is pointing to him like, hey, do you guys see this? Yeah, everybody sees it. Oh my God, it's still going. Oh, so this is like a whole kind of Mad Max convoy or something like that. Huh. Is it just like one person who's paid for this tour? They're just sitting right there. They're like, yeah, I'm the only one on this. I'm the only one who booked it today. There's supposed to be like 20 people, but if they're obligated to keep going, even the show must go on, even if one person books it. I got real lucky. Look at all you peasants driving alongside the Mad Max convoy while I'm sat, the only one and only guest. Yeah, I bet you wish you were up here too, but I got a private tour today. Boop. It's gonna be a shark, isn't it? The shark is just gonna come up and boop the diver. And in other news, I'm scared. Oh my God. That's so scary. You can't even see it. You can't even see it until it's like a foot away. And then it's like, oh, hi. Lucky the shark didn't try to, have a little taste test right there. It's like, get out of my way. Don't you know that I own this water here? All right. You better stay out. You're lucky I'm not hungry right now. You would have been in trouble. He's like, do I still have a head? Am I alive right now? Did I just get blasted into another dimension? The after death? Am I here? I'm in underwater purgatory. This is where I exist now. Someone taped a razor blade to a shopping cart. Oh God. Ugh. It's things like this. They really scare me, and I try not to think about them. But you just think how easy it is to do some really, really goddamn awful thing to other people that's completely untraceable. Like, there's just no way that you're ever gonna find the person who actually did this, and yet it can cause so much damage to someone else, especially if you, like, I don't know, make it a rusty razor blade or something. There are just so many ways to do awful, awful things, and I'm just happy that most people aren't that terrible. It makes me so worried though, the more when I actually have a thought like, what if someone did this? Then the next time I'm out in like a public space, I'm just checking everything before I touch it. Like, am I gonna die when I touch this thing from someone who's just an asshole? I hope not. Never dump your pet goldfish in the wild. They are invasive species and they multiply like crazy. Wait, really? I've never done this personally, but I had, oh my God. Are goldfish that big though? This looks like some extremely large goldfish. Like they've mutated. Just the little ones that you got from the pet store, they then crossbreed with like bigger lake fish and then they turn into large. Wow. I mean, I'm hoping that that's what's going on here. because I don't want to have to feel badly that there's like some other story where this is just recreational, just killing fish. But I'm assuming that is a whole bunch of fish. For him to just be able to reach his net in, it's like, oh, look at all these. But yeah, that seems like too many to be in one place. Like, it's not supposed to happen. How the fork did that happen? Hong Kong after the storm 2 days ago. I want to say it had to have come from the other direction, but because it's on the outside of that, pushed in, water is pretty strong. In case that's something that you weren't aware of, you gotta respect the force of water. Water and structures and man-made things, they don't cooperate very well together. Something I often say, it's funny that water is so essential for us to survive as a living entity, yet it is trying to destroy everything that we create. One of the unspoken and worst parts of flooding, when the coffins rise from the ground. That would not be fun to clean up. Ooh. Speaking of dirty jobs, depending upon like how recent, that's gotta smell so badly. Holy crap. I mean, they're supposed to be buried pretty deep, right? But I guess it just uproots so much. Oh God. And then the water around that is probably like really gross and kind of bacteria filled. And yeah, you never go swimming in the ocean after there's been a big storm for similar reasons. It just picks up bacteria along the way and it's just really dirty, especially if it hasn't rained in a long time. Studio apartment, no thanks. I mean, you know what? This is a really efficient way to multitask, you know? Hey, how often have you been in the middle of cooking your dinner and you're like, well, shoot, I need to go take a shoot right now. And then you're like, well, I gotta hold it because it's, you know, I'm gonna miss the timer, it's gonna get burnt, or the water's gonna start overflowing. In this case, you can do both at the same time. Or alternatively, you can be like, I feel like getting clean while cooking at the same time, and you can do all the above. There's so much potential here for greatness. Yes, the smell might also be a little bit off-putting to have around where you cook, but hey, the sink is right there, and it can be used for multiple things. Trying to look on the bright side here, okay? Really am. What a great bathroom. Let's not, oh, okay. I thought we were looking at the blood at first. Also, I think I've seen this one. I can't remember if I saw it in a video or not, but I've definitely seen this before. And so now I'm being self-conscious about doing the exact same reaction, because that tends to be a thing over on the Captain Sparkle subreddit. People like mash up when I react to the same clip twice without having realized I've seen it before. I'm very consistent at it, but I might have seen this one before. Anyway, very functional bathroom. Very good. There was a friggin' gecko hiding in my son's toy spider's ass. What is this? All right, that's good. This is quality WTF content. It's like it's giving birth to a gecko or something. How did the gecko get? Is the gecko alive? Is the gecko dead? Is this Toy Story? Did the spider come alive and then it ingested the gecko and then you stumbled back on it and the spider had to be like, oh God, I gotta be a toy again. And then the gecko is just coming out of the butt. I can't tell if it's dead or alive, and is it your pet gecko? Is this a wild gecko that's taken up residence inside here? Did it actually get stuck and die? That'd be a hell of an epitaph on your tombstone. Died inside the butt of a toy spider. Wow, all right, that's good. I appreciate that was the top post of the last month. All right, that's it. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more WTF videos if you're watching this in the future, and there are more of them. Subscribe if you're not already, and if you want to listen to music playing background, link is in the outro over on Mere Music. I'll see you next time.